Welcome back. Hopefully this round is going to work. If anybody can see us, please comment in the chat. If you see anybody in the old stream, send them our way.
It says the stream health is yellow. Orange. Testing.
Okay. We got people.
We got people.
Thank goodness. I don't know what. That was the weirdest error I've ever had happen when doing live. The chat box stopped and YouTube said I was having an error. And like at the bottom of the chat it said chat is disabled, error, blah blah blah, and I was like, what? I mean, it wasn't even letting any of my posts show. Like when I was typing in the chat, it wasn't even showing. You didn't lose me, Mandy. I'm here. It was just YouTube, I guess. YouTube had a glitch with the chat. It was in the chat box that the glitch occurred. Strange. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. My stream health doesn't look super strong. It's not in the green like I like it to be. And look, it brought in some new people. We've got Amber. We've got Dahlia from Chickenlandia. Spicy White Bear. How are you, TJ? You know, Ryan brought his bandana to wear to the conference.
Yep.
He was super excited. He's like, is that TJ gonna be there? And I was like, I don't know. So, hey, Sunshine Farms, good to see you. I guess we're all back now. I mean, we're not all back because there were at least 70 people watching a minute ago, and now there's only 23 of us. Oh, Dolly, you had asked earlier. I see your new question about Ryan's job. But let me talk a little bit more about the baby.
That's a better topic anyway.
You asked if I had a birth plan. I don't have it written down, but I do. I'm very birth planny.
There's a barn stall right that way.
It's basically don't touch me and I won't touch you. It's like home birth without home. I basically would be a home birther, but because of how fast my babies deliver, I'm terrified that if it went too fast and the baby had any stress during that speed of how fast they come out, that I would want somebody right there that could take care of the situation if anything was wrong with the baby. So for that reason alone, I do go into the hospital, but the last delivery I did, we arrived at the hospital, and within 29 minutes, Liam had been born. So I will do most of my laboring at home as long as I can hold out without delivering in a car on the way to the hospital. I'll make sure I get there in time. And then they don't get to tell me I can't do something or I should do this or whatever. I don't like that. I like to just do my own thing, be in the most comfortable position I can be in. I've never had an epidural. I go all natural. So there's nothing that they really can do for me other than be there in case of emergency. And I don't like them to be anything for me. I'm like, let me do this. And this is my 5th one. Kind of like Shady Girl. Yes, Pops. You see who's here.
Hi.
Shady Girl's a fast deliverer too. That is true. So yeah, we're super excited. I imagine that once things start progressing, it'll probably be pretty fast, because it has been for me in the past. I think Vivian, she was the shortest out of all of them as far as labor and delivery. Because from the time I started having contractions till she was born was total 4 hours. So they turned me home. I got to the hospital and they said, you're not in labor, and they sent me home, and I came right back, and I was like, yep, here she is, and had her like that. So they come fast when they come. When they finally decide to come, they're pretty quick. Was this baby a big surprise? Yes, Triple Moon Homestead. It was a very big surprise. We did not think we were able to have another child, nor were we planning to, but hey, you know, God has different plans than us. Welcome to Chickenlandia. On behalf of Quailberg and its mayor, I welcome you with your traditional welcome hello. You gotta watch Chickenlandia sometime. You're gonna love her. I know you know who Nathan is because you guys have had a lot of experience together. My due date is April 29th, but that's subject to change with this doctor. You know, that's what the previous people said, and we'll find out. Getting started on homesteading. I needed an epidural, but my wife said I'm the one having the kid. Changes as we get older. Never assume too much. I hope everything goes as you think. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, for instance, Liam was I was considered at risk for preterm labor the entire pregnancy. He went a week and a day late on my 4th child. Who goes late on their 4th child? So yeah, you don't know. You and the goats are gonna have babies. Yes. 4 hours was my youngest. Yeah, it's funny. I had been laboring with Liam. I had been laboring like throughout the day, but it was nothing like I was moving furniture. Like literally. I was like chatting with the neighbor at the mailbox and she didn't even know I was having contractions. So, yeah, my labors are not hard. My deliveries are pretty quick, so it's like it's a win-win. Hey, Wild and Wonderful Homestead! Yay! I'm glad your internet came back on for us. You're gonna deliver on my birthday for sure. Remind me, Jen, when is your birthday? In case you don't know by channel names, Wild and Wonderful, that's Will and Ellen.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys.
Carrie, great question. What about medical insurance? Luckily, pregnancies are covered by Medicaid. So I got on the insurance this week, and that's why I had to get into the doctor right away. Now that I had the insurance. So from here on out, everything with the pregnancy will be handled. And TMI, but 6 weeks after the baby is born, I'll have to go back in for that last final snip so that we don't have any more scary moments like we had 3 months ago when I found out I was pregnant. It is really kind of scary for me because of my health, because of my age, and because I have a lot of health risks with this baby. Not just for me and going early, but for the baby. The baby could have things wrong, and that's something we don't like to talk about and don't like to think about. So we just put that on the, that's not going to be the case. We're going to keep our prayers going and keep the faith that everything's going to be just fine. I am going to be midwifing goats while delivering your own baby. No, I hope not. I think they're...
They should all be done by then.
I think they will be. I mean, it would be, unless Fancy 2, she'd be like the last one. But most of them are going to be due closer to February, March time. So I will be midwifing while I'm fat and pregnant. But Ryan has already said, as long as he's home, he'll do all the hands-on stuff. Because I'm not supposed to touch birthing fluids while I'm pregnant, just to be on the safe side. But I'll get some big gloves just in case he's not home. Get some of those cattle gloves. And just be really careful. And none of my goats have anything that I know of that could be transferred to me as a pregnancy issue. But you just never know. So it's always better to be safe than sorry when you're pregnant.
If she starts craving hay, we might have an issue.
Oh, yes. Dahlia, that's what Ryan was supposed to do, and he refused because he's scaredy pants. But also, pregnancy Medicaid covers it, and it doesn't cover him. So, luckily, that is, one of the benefits that we'll be able to take advantage of to make sure that we stay healthy moving forward, because it would be really hard on my body to do this again a 6th time. Are you kidding me? But I do feel really good. I feel really good, like incredibly, surprisingly good. Other than the pregnancy symptoms we had in the first 3 months, like my health has been really surprisingly well. Four Horns Farm, hello. My mom was high risk the whole time with me. It was rough for her, and I turned out okay. You'll do great, Rose, and I'm praying for you and your baby too. Thank you. I appreciate that. So can't wait to see that beautiful baby already. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You brought Ellie Rose here and made me want a little girl with red hair. And now I'm going to get my little girl with red hair. It doesn't cover boys. It doesn't cover the boys getting snipped. It only covers the mom. It is a conspiracy. It is. Because it's much easier for the guys and cheaper. So they should. Excuse me. Where's your baby bump, Brian?
Right here.
Oh, thank you, Dolly. Oh, getting started on a homestead. Oh, deer camp at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Wow.
Ryan's like, it'll be too cold for me at that
No,
point.
it's funny because this hunting season, the time and the way the sun comes up and everything, it's like I actually get to sleep in a little bit later than I do for work to go hunting. So.
I've heard that, Dahlia.
But I'm just going in the backyard. So.
I've heard that, Dahlia, about the hormonal reset, that it can sometimes change your health for the better. My dad says he thinks it's going to heal me, and I'm just like, I hope so, Daddy. Margot, that is such a sweet comment. That is really, really sweet. I don't want to read it out loud because it sounds like I'm bragging because it's such a nice comment, but it's really nice, Margot. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Oh, she's totally going to be a little redhead. Can you just see Ellie Rose and Abby Rose playing next spring in the garden? Hey, John Hofnecker. Hafnecker? Hoffenecker. I tried.
Hoffenecker.
Hey, Goldshaw Farms. How are you doing, Morgan? All right, Ryan's job. Thank you, Dolly, for keeping us on track. You're the best. 8:41. So you got plenty of time to talk about your job.
Yeah, I got a new job.
My Hashimoto's went into remission this year. What? How? That's awesome. Hey, Lynn Smith, how are you? Enjoy your date night with hubby. You don't have to worry about joining us, but we love to have you here. Happy Necker. Hello, Jewel Family Farm, Saruta Wood. How old are you? You don't look that old. 41, so I'll be 42 when the baby's born, if she comes at the correct time. I know, right? We just have to make it down to you guys in spring. Yes, we're still going to do the spring soiree, April 18th. I'm definitely going to need that help at that point in my pregnancy. I'll be so big and fat, it'll be really hard for me to plant the seeds and the spring starts, like the tomatoes and peppers and stuff that I'll start from seeds in house. I mean, in the barn, in the grow room. But it'll be a lot harder for me to bend over to get them in the ground. So I'm definitely going to have that spring soiree. And we have a blacksmith coming. We have a beekeeper coming to set up and do demonstrations. So it's going to be really a lot more advanced than the summer soiree even. We're going to have people who are going to do different talks and stuff. We're going to have a seed swap, seed and plant swap. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Tons of fun.
That's awesome, Dahlia. You'll be delivering her. It's possible. I mean, I could go into labor during the soiree or before it, but we'll plan on it being after. Pregnancy spring soiree. Yes, we'll have to call it that. So, job.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I got a new job. I work for it's a compost collecting company that we do residential and commercial pickups in the Atlanta area. So I have to go to Atlanta for the job. I do mostly residential, but I also do commercial. And I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Residences and restaurants and offices and stuff, they put all their food waste into a bin, and we come collect it, swap it out for a fresh, clean one, and then we take it to compost it off-site, and that's pretty much it. But it's really awesome. It's a really cool.
It's a great company.
Yeah, it's a great company with a lot of great people, and it's
good morals.
A good mission. Like,
yeah,
actually doing something that I feel like I'm saving the world. You know,
a little bit at a time.
Yeah,
a vegetable bucket at a time. What do you need to tell us? Oh, something totally random and unrelated to what we're talking about, of course. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying congratulations.
Full-time hours, benefits
are trickling in as the company is growing. It looks like they're going to.
It's a very fresh company, very new. I mean, it's grown since I've joined on. It's grown, so it's just getting bigger. It's getting. What are you laughing at?
Nothing in the comments. They're talking about Mandy's going to deliver my baby at the soiree.
Okay.
She was a labor and delivery nurse, and so if I'm hashtag Rose knows, does that mean that Mandy is manic can? He calls her manic.
Okay.
Because she does a manic Monday
Gotcha.
live stream. So yes, it's really good. They're talking about adding insurance, health insurance.
Talking about it.
They're talking about it. They got his information, to fill out some forms to get some prices and stuff. There's room for advancement, which is a huge plus that his previous job was not doing. So there's definitely room for advancement. Like, people have already been promoted since he started working there, and it's looking like he's really a good candidate for a advancement, I think, from what I see and hear reading in between the lines, and being a manager and supervisor myself in the past, I think that's a very good possibility. So we're really excited about that. And he loves it. And it's like, his old job was really good. I mean, everybody loves working in a greenhouse, sure. But they had him spraying chemicals, and they weren't organic, and there wasn't a whole lot of appreciation for him in how hard he works. There wasn't any chance for promotion or pay raises. And this job has automatic pay raises at certain levels. So, I mean, it's just a win-win. And, sometimes life throws you a curveball and throws you off of a cliff so that you can land on a nice cushiony, soft pillow and end up with an easier situation than you would have if you had stayed on the cliff. And so that's kind of what happened. Simply Southern Roots, glad you caught us too. Oh, that's nice, Dolly. Wholesome Roots, contact me on Facebook and see if we are related. It'd be fun. That would be fun. Is your name the same on Facebook? Remind me to look her up when we get off.
All right.
Small companies are the best. Being there from the start means you get to grow with it. Exactly, Kel. And that's really what it's looking like. And it's growing fast. Like, his position, when he was hired, they've hired 4 more of you drivers. 6.
Well, if you count commercial, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, whoa, in a matter of the 3 months' time, they've already hired 6 more people in the same position. Oh, that's weird that it's buffering.
It's only how far of a drive to work? It's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes less. Excuse me. So were there any other questions about his job or the baby? For those of you that didn't see the baby pictures earlier, I'll just put this up here while people think of questions. That's her little face. Her little side profile with a foot up in the air. And this one at the bottom, I wish you could see it better. But it's like the full foot. You can see all 5 toes. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you for that donation on Super Chat. Really appreciate that. Can you start a list of stuff you need for the baby stuff so anyone that wants to send a baby present? I have started a Amazon baby list, baby registry. I don't know how to share it, to be quite honest with you. I'm gonna have to figure that part out. But seems like if you just go to Amazon baby registry and type in Rose Duncan, it should pull it up. So, good question. Do they sell the compost?
We don't sell the compost, but part of the program, you get back 50% of what you put in on the residential side. So if you compost 100 pounds of food waste, you can... We weigh it every time we collect it. I pick up the bin, put it on a scale, record it in the system, and if you composted 100 pounds and you want to cash that in, you can get 50 pounds of composted soil back.
Thank you, Haffy, for that donation on Super Chat. Love you guys from Colorado, says John Haffy Nicker. Or does he just go by Haffy? That's what he goes, aka Haffy. Okay. Liam is whining a lot. He's just not himself. Hello, Evie. Thank you. Oh, is Reap What You Sow here? I didn't see them come in. You need to start an Amazon list for the baby of things you want and think about doing a live baby shower. Yes, we have an Amazon list started, and Trisha from Willow Creek Homestead, who I was supposed to say hi to everyone, she couldn't be here tonight because she's watching a movie with kids and her hubby. She is going to do a live baby shower for sure. She said that as soon as she found out. All right, Jen, you get some sleep. Give that sweet kitty Sage a hug and kiss from me, and tell her to never run off again, ever. I hate when cats do that. He is tired, but he's also not feeling good. I got 2 extra homeopathic remedies tonight at the grocery store, so hoping that those kick this out of his system for good. Trisha is such a beautiful lady. She really is. She is stuck by my side all these years of everything I've dealt with. I mean, we were talking every day for a year before I was diagnosed with the same thing that she had. And we never figured it out. I mean, we're such goofballs. Liam, what is it, darling? We're not getting a game down from up there. Those are bigger kid games. He's been drinking elderberry syrup like it was candy. We've gone through a whole quart of it. No lie. And we got these Airborne for kids, or it's gummy, and it's got zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin A, E, D, and C. Yeah. Which is supposed to knock out anything. So he's been taking that, but we just have to keep working on his immune system. Part of the problem is he can't breathe, so he's just whiny because he's like constantly congested. And because he's constantly congested, he's not getting a good night's rest. So that makes him whinier. And of course, when he's not getting a good night's rest, who does he crawl next to in the bed? He comes in and smothers me. Yeah, the homeopathy is what we're using. What I picked up tonight, it's a Highlands. Sorry for my coughing. My cough is like gone, but like every time it just kind of tickles a little bit here and there. Burdock root tea. I don't have any of that. But I have been giving him tea, and I gave him a mug of hot broth last night. You know, just keep pushing the fluids. So, he was the first one to get it, and now he's the last one. And he's just miserable. So, did you guys have any questions about anything else that we talked about in our update video or anything else? You don't want to be alone?
I want to be alone.
You want to be alone. Do you want to go lay down in your bed? He's tired. Ooh, 2:45. Are you getting up to hunt too? Reap what you sow? I can't get him to drink fire cider, Dawn. He won't take anything spicy. So even garlic, like I tried to make him eat some raw garlic. No. He is, poor baby. Ryan, are you excited for a baby girl?
I'm super excited.
That's Tracy from Leap of Faith Homestead. That's Mike Gaughan's, Mike Carey Gaughan's other better half.
I figured when I was referred to as Tractor Man.
Oh, did he say that? Or she say that? I missed it. Yeah, we've had this cough for a month. I mean, it's been since the conference. We got home from the conference and instantly we're sick.
I just took the airborne. Like, I'm always the last one to start getting symptoms, and then I take that airborne
Gaughan's
stuff.
is hunting in the morning, too.
I can't get like that.
Oh, work. Ryan, what time are you going to be hunting?
Well, the sun's coming up probably about an hour before sun up, so I'll probably try to get out there by 6:15, 6:30, something like
Yes, Dance Pepper, Amazon and Live Baby Shower. We've got the Amazon. I've got a list on Amazon. It's basic stuff because I'm not sure what I really need right now. I mean, I don't really need a lot. This is my 5th kid. It's like, just give me some diapers and I'm good. And we do cloth diapers, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that. I did give most of my cloth collection to my sister who just had a baby. So I do have a lot left though. I gave her the best stuff. She got the best. Hi Rose, I got that stuff still. You going to do that anytime soon? It's all collect and dust hunt. Yes, I've been trying to figure out how to do it because there's so many prizes that I have to figure out a way to break it up into categories. I think. And I've been trying to look through the rules and stuff of YouTube for doing giveaways. What he's referencing is our 10,000 subscriber giveaway that we never got to because I got so sick. We do have all the prizes still for that. We have lots of great donations from various different sources, including ourselves, of some really great prizes. So we need to figure out a plan for that. Can you help me? Because my pregnancy brain is going to forget again. Once I can afford my hunting license, I will go hunting. Oh, is it expensive there? You got really lucky, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you lived in Gainesville for 4 years. Okay. Oh, you're both in here. Yes, Tracy, I see that now. Please say you will be back next Friday. Yes, we are now back. Friday Night Lives. So, we're going to keep this up. Hey, Howie from Food Forest Permaculture. How are you? My voice is cracking.
I see lots of recommendations for remedies involving onions.
Yeah, he just won't take that stuff.
I'd be so skeptical if it didn't work, and then I'm stuck with onion breath.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if you had onion breath if it made you get better. You can't find My Baby Registry on Amazon. Okay, I have it set to public. Oh, I think I have it set to public with a link. Like, if you have the link, it's public. I need to figure that out. I haven't really put a lot in there. I mean, I've just played around with it. So
We're almost done.
we do cloth diapers. I was able to use cloth diapers on the last 2. So warm Jello water mixed with honey seemed to work. Ooh. That's a good idea. He would totally take that. So, yeah. Any last minute questions for Ryan or I? He's going to be going hunting in the morning and hopefully get us some of that delicious red meat. Mommy is craving red meat. It's just so much better when it's from a sustainable source than if we buy it from the cheap red meat in the grocery store, you know. I feel guilty whenever I buy.
Does coyote count as red meat?
No,
I set up a trail cam and turns out I have coyote back there.
Yeah.
Like, dominated the trail cam. There were some deer, though. So
Howie, did you hear about our news? Our special big surprise? Just curious, because you mentioned that I was sick and you hope that I'm well. I don't know if you were talking about the cold that I just got over, or my Hashimoto's flare I had this summer, or the other thing. Ryan, what crossbow do you have?
it's a center point sniper 370.
Howie, you've got to go watch, not the last video, that's the update video, but the one right before that where we have really surprised faces in the thumbnail. Here, I'll tell you, Howie. We got a little rose on the way. But go watch the video. Diane Charles, hello. Does his new job mean day work, no night? Yep.
Yes.
Yes, we're looking forward to keeping our Friday night lives going now. I'm going to be trying to create more videos throughout the week as well, depending on how much energy I have, and all of that is really going to play a role. But I think if we do a video on the weekends as a family unit, and then I can edit it on Monday, that'll help. That's one video at least. Did you see what Nathan said?
Where? Oh, center point. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with any other crossbows, honestly. This is the
Dolly, you have a great night. Dahlia, you too, if you have to go. Sorry.
It's the only one I have is the only one I've ever had, and I've never shot any other ones. So I like the one I have. I don't know how any of the other ones are any better.
And you had another question from TJ?
You drive a truck, like for work or for home?
I think you meant for work.
For work, I drive a Sprinter van most of the time, but I could also drive the box trucks. So it just depends on what day it is.
Yeah, we do believe it's a girl, most likely. The ultrasound technicians don't want to say for sure until you're 22 weeks, but we saw it. So it's 99% sure. We're sure. We're positive. In our gut instinct, it's a girl. I'm typing in that address now, Howie. What is it? P.O. Box 333. See if there's any questions I'm missing. No twins. Why would you say? Ryan was saying that until we had the ultrasound, and I was like, "You hush your mouth." Okay, Kel. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think we're about to sign off as well. It's 9:02, so we've done our full hour.
I need to leave.
I need to leave because this guy needs me a cuddle. What was the heart rate for the baby? Just curious. 166 this time, and it was 169 last time. I know some people say that the girls have a faster heart rate, and you can tell sometimes by that. Is that why you were asking? Do you know? Can you tell me? Use your magic. Woo!
I don't know what you're
Prediction.
saying.
If my brother gets his deer this weekend, he will save the hide for me. Do you know anything about tanning it? I don't. Mandy says she's sending you cuddles and that you need to get better. Oh, girls are faster. Oh, I hope triplets. You would say girl at that heart rate? Yeah, see everybody saying girl. Yep. Does he feel warm?
No.
Oh, this boy, he's got to get better. So we're going to say goodnight to everybody.
My hand told him I put my hand on my forehead, it feels hot.
Yeah, but you can't feel yourself.
You don't feel hot to me. Yeah.
Because you're hot.
Yeah. Ellie's was always in the upper 60s. All right, y'all. We love you so much. We're so glad to be back. We can't wait to have our Friday... Excuse me.
Bye.
Our Friday nights with you guys again. We're going to go take care of this baby. This baby boy. I'm going to give him some more of those Highlands because it says I can give it to him every 2 hours, and he had it a little while ago, or right before dinner. So I'm going to give him some more of those, and hopefully it'll help him feel better. We love you guys.
Good night, everybody. Good to see you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
On Wholesome Roots Live.